Big blow to Liverpool, big blow to Liverpool, big blow to Liverpool. As me, Rokani David, as a support of Manchester United, when you see things like this happening in there for you, you just feel so much happy in there for you, because Darwin Nunez, who rejected to join Manchester United, and he said that he's going to Liverpool, has limped out of the open session training that took place in Bangkok, Thailand, ahead of the game of United versus Liverpool that is happening tomorrow in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Liverpool fans, it might sound as an insult in there for you, as a banter, but trust me, with the battle we've been having, with the rivalry we've been having between Manchester United and Liverpool, close to 150 years, do you think a United fan can really go ahead and say, all right, it's bad for Liverpool? Every time Liverpool really gets something bad, we have to celebrate because they are competitors and we hate them to the bone marrow. If at all Ronaldo is living right now, do you know who are really celebrating most? Liverpool fans and Man City. They are celebrating so much because they feel like we are having the world's greatest of all time, and they don't want him to be at Manchester United. So I also have to go and celebrate this, because this is something we are really going to go on and really see whether this lad is injury prone or not. When you hear news about Rafael Varane being an injury prone, Liverpool fans will celebrate. And they say, all right, we thank Real Madrid for selling United an injury prone Rafael Varane, who was world class, and when it comes at Manchester United, injuries are really on him. Out of the 40-60 games United played last season, he played only 27. Oh my God, which kind of player did you bring? You get? So that is what I really I started the video in this side because it's really not good news for Liverpool, but for we United fans, it's so much good, because Darwin Nunez is one of those prolific strikers that the world is looking at. Came in at Liverpool at close to 85 million euros. Therefore, from a side which goes by the names of Benfica, and United, we are chasing for him, but we lost him in there for you. But today, he has limped out of the training session after he really got a minor foot injury. It's minor. It's not serious. But let's wait and see whether tomorrow he's going to be part of this game as Liverpool entertains United at Ramajara Stadium in Bangkok. In there for you, I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. We are here to bring you the predicted lineup of Liverpool versus Manchester United as they take on as this game happens in Thailand there for you. So let's get into this, and I really show you who is really out and who is really in according to me, who is really starting for Liverpool and who is really not going to start according to me. Remember, they are fielding two teams. That is the man Alisson Becker, obviously, is going to start in goal, and is going to be, I think, in goal for just 45 minutes according to me. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold is expected to start onto the right side of the central defense there for you, because he's really that guy on the right side of the full-back position in there for you. That's where I'm really going to start. That is Trent Alexander-Arnold. I really like him. He's one of the best right-backs in the world, and he really does that job a lot. But remember, he's facing Rashford tomorrow, and Rashford in 2016, I think 2016-2017, Rashford sent him to school. He really scored 2 goals when he went past him in there for you. But ever since then, Trent Alexander-Arnold has gone on to announce himself as one of the best right-backs in the world, and Rashford has been having 2 good seasons in, 1 season bad. For the previous 3 seasons, 2 of them were really good. He scored close to 20 goals per season. But the last season, Rashford was worse. He looked worse. He was not the Rashford we really knew in there for you. And he's going to face Trent Alexander-Arnold again tomorrow, of which I really believe that Rashford is really going to be playing onto that side. Then we expect Joel Matip to start into that central defense in there for you, because he's really talented and good, and however much Konat has really showing some energy and physicality into that central defense. But I really believe that for the first 11 that is playing the first 45 minutes, it's really going to be a man who goes by the names of Joel Matip alongside Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is one of those people that has really just renewed his contract at Liverpool. And if at all a player has been complaining that he has not been getting enough playing time, when he really gets a contract renewal, you just have to get to know that the manager has really assured him that you're going to get enough playing time in there for you. Is it okay? How has he convinced him? That is a question for another day to answer, but he's going to stay at Liverpool in there for you. So Joe Gomez and Joel Matip are really going to play to that central defense of Liverpool. Joe Gomez, left side of the central defense. Joel Matip, right side of the central defense. Then Robertson is expected to start in the left back position. Remember, to me, I will believe that they're only going to play 45 minutes. United is going to field two teams, and Liverpool will do that in there for you, as it's just a friendly that they're really starting up in there for you to see how the levels of fitness their players are at in there for you. Robertson will start in the left back of a side which goes by Liverpool, according to me, in there for you. Then let's go to a man who goes by the names of Fabinho to start in that midfield. Remember, Liverpool plays with a 4-3-3. I'm sorry I had not indicated the system Liverpool is going to play, but it's a 4-3-3 system that this team is really going to go ahead and play in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. So Fabinho starts into that side because when he was in the international duty, he never played very many games. Freddy and Paqueta are the ones that really come in through and play lots of games for a side which goes by the names of Brazil. So he really has a lot of time to rest, and I know he's so much fresh to come into this game of football and do the needful in there for you. Then Thiago Alcantara, obviously, he is one of those players that really amazed us during the last quarter of the season. He was one of the best midfielders in the world, and in the Premier League, he played very well, though they missed out on a Champions League final against Real Madrid, but he was injured because they just had to assess him, and he never played entire 90 minutes. They took him off the pitch and brought in another player in there for you, but he's really a very good player. I expect him playing that midfield three of Liverpool in that game against Manchester United tomorrow. Naby Keita, obviously, we expect him to be into that mix of the three midfielders in there for you to block that midfield of United, where Erik ten Hag is expected to go into play with a double midfield pivot of Freddy Rodriguez and Danny Van Beek in there for you. But that is the midfield three of a side which goes by names of Liverpool in there for you. So that is it for now. Let's get to the forwards. Who is playing onto the left flank? Diaz. Obviously, he came into Liverpool and fitted like a glove. He had a fantastic season at Liverpool. He's one of those that really laid out the best from him, and he really scored in goals. And I think Liverpool fans are so much not going to miss Sadio Mane, according to me, because this guy hit the ground running at Liverpool. He really hit the ground running at Liverpool, and we expect him to start off the left flank of the forward side of Liverpool in there for you. That is a man who goes by the names of Diaz. He came in January and really showed up his capabilities for you. Firmino, to me, is going to lead the line. According to me, he will lead the line. And the likes of Diogo Jota will come into the second phase of Liverpool in there for you. Then Mohamed Salah, the assassin that really scored close to 5 goals against Manchester United last season, is going to come in and really start onto the right side of the right flank in there for you. So that's my predicted lineup of Liverpool. That's how I expect them to start in there for you. And that is going to be the lineup in the first half. Second half, I expect Kahela to start in goal. Calvin Ramsey to start into the right back position. Then Konate and Virgil van Dijk will come in through to play the central defense. Then Simikas will play off the left side of the fullback. Then in the midfield three, we expect Jordan Henderson. We expect Curtis Jones. We expect Harvey Elliott to come in through and play in the midfield three. Now, the three forwards, it's going to be Diogo Jota. It's Diogo Jota. Who else do they have? Diogo Jota. Who else do they have in the attacking forward? They're having very many players in there for you. So I expect those to come in through in the second half to come in and get the job done in there for you. And Liverpool, there is Carvalho. All right, Carvalho is going to play the midfield three. Then Harvey Elliott is going to play as a forward onto the right flank in there for you. That's how I really believe Liverpool is going to sign to play in there for you. So I expect the midfield three of Liverpool to be having Carvalho, Jordan Henderson, and Curtis Jones. That's how I expect them to stand in there for you in the second half. But in the first half, that's how it's really going to stand. Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold right back, Matip, Joe Gomez, central defense, Robertson left back, midfield three, Naby Keita, Fabinho, and a player who goes by the names of Thiago Alcantara. Then the forward three, Salah, Firmino, and Diaz are really going to be my forward three in there for you at the side which goes by names of Liverpool. Now, when you look at Liverpool and Manchester United, there is a war that has not yet ended. Liverpool went ahead to score 9 goals past Manchester United in the game that was recently concluded. You know that very well. So, Erik ten Hag in today's press conference has said, there is no small game. There is no small game. That's what he said. I wish I can really go ahead and really get you that tweet and really get to know what I'm really talking about. Erik ten Hag in there for you. I think in a minute, let me gonna really get that tweet for you. Erik ten Hag had this to say on the game they're really going to play against Liverpool. He said, there is no small game. You get? And he's happy to see to it that he comes in a side which goes to Bangkok to play Liverpool first in there for you. I have the tweet. I have it here. Let me bring it. That's the tweet that the man said onto his pre-match press conference. He said, on playing Liverpool friendly, yes, playing against Liverpool is always exciting. Man United versus Liverpool is a big game, and it's really a good game for us. That's what Erik ten Hag went ahead to say in there for you. And after that, he said this. He said that the standard of Manchester United is to win every game. We are happy to play this game here in Bangkok for the fans. Have you heard that? The standard of Manchester United is here to win every game. So he's coming in to win. He's coming in to win. Not to draw, not to do what? Erik ten Hag is coming in to win. Remember, there is unsettled score. It begins in here and it will really extend to the Premier League next season. We know that very well. The third game Manchester United is playing at Old Trafford is Liverpool. Remember last season, Liverpool came in at Old Trafford and outscored them 5-0. Now, Erik ten Hag says it's a big game between United and Liverpool. The standard is all about winning. No draw, no losing, and we are happy to play this game here in Bangkok for the many fans. That is what you had to say in here for you. That is Erik ten Hag onto this game of Liverpool in there for you as it really stands. So, United is coming to win. No jokes in there for you. And Erik ten Hag says, I'm here to come in and win. So, we wait and see what is really going to happen into the game of football of Manchester United and decide which goes by of Liverpool, as Erik ten Hag says, I'm coming here to win in there for you. And when he was really asked about the fans, this is what he had to say about the United fans in there for you in Bangkok, and he promised them the best of football from that side in there. For he said, I really feel excited. I knew that United has a fantastic fan base, but that's only what I've heard and seen from afar. We are really looking forward to tomorrow's game. We know the Thai fans will all support us. So, it's drawn. United are ready to take on Liverpool. Liverpool look like Darwin Nunez is not going to be part of this team. If at all he makes it tomorrow, the better for you guys. But we as United fans, we are jubilating because you don't have Darwin Nunez. Obviously, we have to celebrate and jubilate for every bad thing that happens to Liverpool because you guys want to go ahead and equal our record of the Premier League. 20 league titles, Liverpool are at 19. You know that very well. And for us, we are at 3 Champions League trophies. Liverpool is extended it to 6 leads in there for you. So 3 trophies ahead of Liverpool. So we won't come in here and celebrate anything positive, anything negative about Liverpool. We celebrate the negativity and criticize the positivity in there for you. So that's what I had to take about this game in there for you. Feel free to go in the comment section and tell me which Liverpool player do you think is really going to come in and do the needful in there for you. And your predictions are welcome in there for you because Liverpool is really a very hard team to crack. It's a hard nut to crack. And I know they're really going to play Manchester United side that are really train like one more week than them. Manchester United started training on the 27th of June and Liverpool came in on the 5th. You know that very well. So we wait and see how this game is really going to come out for these teams in there for you. That is Liverpool versus Manchester United. It's a friendly match happening in the Ramadajara Stadium in Thailand. And we will come in here and react to it after this game is done in there for you. And maybe we'll throw in something in there to do with the starting 11 of Liverpool in there for you this channel, because I know there are Liverpool fans that are really watching this channel who really want to know what it's all about. But for more of this, if I told you support United, if I told you want to watch my prediction and view onto this game, go onto United Matters channel. That's strictly Manchester United. That's where you're going to find out everything that I've said about Liverpool in there for you. I sign out for now. See you later. I go by the names of Rokani David. I'm out.